Thank you, Mr. Secretary General, UNICEF Executive Director, and all the excellencies and distinguished guests from across the world. My name is Kim Namjoon, also known as RM, the leader of the group BTS. Last November, BTS launched the Love Myself campaign with UNICEF, building on our belief that true love first begins with loving myself. I was born in Ilsan, a city near Seoul, South Korea. It is a really beautiful place with a lake, hills, and even an annual flower festival. I spent a very happy childhood there, and I was just an ordinary boy. I used to look up at the night sky and wonder, and I used to dream the dreams of a boy. I used to imagine that I was a superhero who could save the world. There was a small voice inside of me that said, "Wake up, man, and listen to yourself." But it took me quite a long time to hear music calling my real name. Even after making the decision to join BTS, there were a lot of hurdles. Some people might not believe, but most people thought we were hopeless. And sometimes I just wanted to quit. But I think I was very lucky that I didn't give it all up.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we're getting into something really spicy, and I'm gonna have to watch my words because I know that there are fans of these people out here who are extraordinarily passionate. That really doesn't give it away too much though, so let's drop another clue. I've got 3 letters for you. This is definitely gonna give it away. B, T, S. Yes, that's right. Today we're going to talk about the world-bestriding colossi that are the 7 members of the Bangtan Boys, South Korean boy band. Formed in 2010, debuted 2013, and man oh man, these guys are huge. The exact topic of today's video is actually that I am going to talk a little bit about the members individually, and while I'm doing that, it's your job to figure out who has the highest net worth out of all of them. And we're going to reveal that at the end, so write your answers down now, no peeking at your neighbors, no cheating. We're going to talk about today about the net worths of individual BTS members. So first of all, for those of you who have, and I swear I used this in the last video, but hey, it's a useful idiom, so I'm just going to return to that well again. For those of you who have been living under a rock, these guys are just huge right now. And there are 7 members, yeah? So we've got, I made an effort to do my homework here and make sure that I'm not going to embarrass myself with the pronunciation, although no guarantees. So we've got Jin, Suga, J-Hope, RM, Jimin, V, and Jungkook. So they co-write and co-produce much of their own output, which is pretty rare for a lot of boy bands. Certainly the sort of earlier wave of the 90s, which I recall. Now they actually started off as a hip-hop group, and of course member Suga is a rapper as well, so they've still got that style incorporated into the whole thing. They've evolved now, they include a really wide range of genres. And what's really, I think, just made them absolutely huge and popular, apart from, their stunning good looks, of course, but you don't need me to tell you that, they focus on personal social commentary. They've talked about stuff like mental health, the troubles of school-age youth, coming of age, loss, and about, learning to love yourself, which are all really, really pertinent topics in today's world, and frankly, in any world that you could choose to name. They've released a variety of albums. They've got a whole bunch of Korean language studio albums and Japanese language studio albums. So Dark and Wild, Wings, Love Yourself, Tear, Map of the Soul 7, B, Wake Up, Youth, Face Yourself, Map, and of course Map of the Soul 7, The Journey, both of which were released last year. In 2019, Time magazine named them on the 100 most influential people of the year list. And they've been referred to as the Princes of Pop. They've even beaten some of Michael Jackson's records in terms of simultaneous singles and fastest selling singles, all that sort of stuff. And of course, like so many really famous musical groups, they've got a wide range of endorsements. They make a pretty penny too, and they've gone in different individual ways to use their money and make it work for them. So without further ado, let's dive right in and talk about the individual members. Remember, stick around to the end to see if your results and your guesses as to who is the richest match ours. So first of all, we're going to talk about Sugar. So he's written and produced over 70 songs, and he also writes for other groups as well, collaborating most recently with Halsey, in fact, who appeared on the group's song Boy With Love. So, what do you think? A lot of outside work, doing a lot of different things, creative writing talent. How high up on the list do you think he might be? Right, next moving on to J-Hope. Of course, he's released the solo mixtape Hope World, his solo song Daydream, #1 spot on the Billboard World Digital Song Sales chart. Chicken Noodle Soup was actually the first solo song of a BTS member to become a part of the Hot 100. So, in a similar realm to Sugar, who I was talking about before, but where do you think he ranks? Jimin. And he's got really, really high brand reputation. And he was actually at #1 on the 100 Idols individual brand reputation rankings. He was there for 19 consecutive months. Now, he's renowned as the main dancer of the group alongside J-Hope, but he's got his own talents of writing and singing as well, recently releasing the track Promise. Next, RM. Again, earning a lot of his money through songwriting. We'll get to some of the members who've branched out a little bit more in terms of their business. He has over 130 songwriting credits since his debut. Absolutely insane. And RM's also very well versed in English, so there's the potential for Hollywood, working as a producer, stuff like that. Next on our list is Jungkook. Now, he's BTS's youngest member, so that might lead you to believe that he's a bit lower in the rankings, but shh, I'm not going to tell. Although it has been recently reported that he splashed out $1.7 million in cash, purchasing an apartment in Seoul. Next, Jin. How rich is Jin? He actually dedicates some of his time to running a Japanese restaurant worth around $1.9 million with his brother, and was actually from a fairly affluent family background even before joining the group. Now, last on our list, before we reveal the actual rankings, is V. V has actually gotten into acting, the second youngest BTS member, and he's already collected several roles under his belt, one of which was a part of an historical Korean drama. And also, he famously produced A Sweet Night, the original soundtrack for another hit Korean drama. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, the time has come. Really? Goodness me, that went quick. Okay, drum roll please. Yeah, that was kind of pathetic, but that's alright, moving right along. What is the order of our 7 beautiful members of BTS's wealth rankings? Well, last on the list at number 7 is Jin, $18 million. Number 6, V, $18 to $19 million. Number 5, Jungkook at $18 to $20 million. Number 4, Jimin at $18 to $20 million, so roughly tied there. Number 3, RM, with a wealth of around $20 to $22 million. Number 2, Sugar, $23 to $25 million, which leaves you all no doubt not needing to guess at who the number 1 wealthiest member currently, that is, in BTS. It's J-Hope, with a whopping $26 million. Man, oh man. And in such a short time as well, these guys have come a long way. And with the millions of their adoring fans around the world, I'm sure more incredible success is only in front of them. So, hope you enjoyed today's video. It was really interesting getting to talk about something slightly different from our usual fare today. So, a couple of questions for you all. And I'm going to admit, this one may be a little bit biased towards certain people. Who's your favourite? Which one of your 7 husbands, if you were forced to choose, would you marry? And why? Fight it out in the comments below. As always, take care, be safe, have fun. See you all next time. Bye-bye for now.